What if you could guarantee your future success by discovering opportunities that are perfect for you? What we're going to talk about here today are some very simple principles that I've learned over the last 10 years of exploration with some of my associates. These principles are not rocket science principles. There's just very basic principles on how you can put yourself in a whole cycle of opportunity. Why is it those people just seem to get those great projects? How come I don't get those projects? That's what we're going to discuss today. Putting myself in the middle of opportunity. And the person on the aisle is the leader, okay? If you're on the aisle, yeah, baby. Yeah, yeah. There you go. You're stuck, yeah. I don't know how many of you have been there, but I've been there. I mean, I've been there where, man, things were unstuck for a while, and then for some reason, they just got completely stuck. Now, here's the idea. Something has to happen. You need an infusion of something. Maybe it's infusion of maybe some new training or some new ideas. Hey, could be a new boss. How about that for getting unstuck, right? You know, how many of you are working currently for someone that, man, this is a bear to work for. This guy just doesn't get me. I don't get him or her, you know? Raise your hand. Unless you're sitting next to your boss. Okay, yeah, right. That would not be good. Yeah. Here, let me give you 2 Smarties for that one. Wow. I was 2 years out of college working for national labs in Albuquerque, New Mexico. And it was my first experience at a team that was totally unstuck. Project teams unstuck. First is, in fact, I had this question asked this morning. He says, you know, I'm kind of intrigued about your talk. What does stuck mean? What does this have to do? I said, you're going to have to come to the talk. You know, we're going to talk about what stuck is. We're going to talk, what does stuck mean? What does unstuck mean? What makes up an unstuck project team? Some examples, some barriers that you might use to try to become an unstuck project team, I believe, is one of the most important ones to help a team get unstuck. So when you walk out of here today, my goal for you is to be able to walk out at least with a few ideas that you might do something different. Because, you know, you have a choice. Being able to handle ambiguity is important for project managers, and getting good clarity is what we're trying to do, right? We have to turn, many times, ambiguity into clarity. Then, lo and behold, something happens. You get to a certain point, and even with teams, that's why I don't particularly like this performing storming exactly. I think there's some stages of development we go through. But you get to a point, and somehow you just can't get everybody up to that next level. It's almost like that. You get to that point, you just can't quite bust out of that. And that's what we're trying to do, is to infuse some new ideas, maybe even some new techniques or something that will help you get your project team unstuck.